When did you first realise that you had an interest in electronics?
My dad worked at the university in Southampton when I was growing up, and I guess maybe unconscious to me at the time, there was stuff lying around, sort of technology stuff. I think there was a soldering iron in the shed. There was one of those multi-drawer cabinets with all the little coloured capacitors and resistors and things inside. And I don't think I would have known what they were, but them being there probably sowed a seed of curiosity. And I had a fascination, like many other kids do, pulling things apart. And I guess I was lucky that there were some more interesting things to pull apart in our house. I think my dad had made a hi-fi amplifier kit, which, you know, he was disgruntled, but, you know, he let me pull apart. I remember we had a Spectrum ZX, which after using it for a long while, I think it was replaced eventually by something else, but I remember pulling that apart and sort of being fascinated with what's inside, obviously not knowing anything about it. I don't know if you know, you've ever seen the video by Björk where she pulls apart a television set and is fascinated by what's in the back of it. She's pointing at the bits thinking they look like a little city. I guess I had that same sort of childlike fascination. From there, I guess my first exposure to making some electronics was one of these Maplin's electronic kits. It was sort of, I think it was Maplin 10-in-1 electronics lab, and it was a little. I'll do that bit again.
Sorry, go back to the Maplin bit.
Yeah.
That was like 2 minutes. So.
Okay. To do the Maplin bit, we'll just cut that and we'll. Yeah. So my first go, I suppose, at building some electronics was one of these MATLAB 10-in-1 bloody. No one's going to know MATLAB Maplins. No one's going to realise.
Pick it up from there. The next step was the Maplin kits.
Okay. From there, the next step was having a go at these Maplin 10-in-1 electronics lab kits. I think I might have got one for Christmas after my parents had seen me frantically pulling apart their various bits of equipment. And this was one of these little sort of toy kits, really, where you have projects like a burglar alarm or you know, LED flasher, and you get a few little components in a box and then springs, and you pull back the springs and put the legs of the component underneath. And I guess that was my first real go at making some electronics.